Well, the sides have met once already this season, at a 1-1 draw at Carrow Road. Leeds United locked in on their push for the Premier League, on their longest unbeaten run of the season in the Championship, which now stands at 9 games. They slipped off the top last night after Sheffield United were winners in South Wales against Swansea. But the step back to the summit is there to be taken for Leeds tonight. Here at home, they haven't been beaten since September. It is quite the task for a Norwich side severely depleted by injury. A defiance yesterday from Johannes Thorup, who said that despite their current adversity, he fully believes his side can come here and get a result on the ground where Norwich's season was ended last year, as they were swept away on a balmy night in the playoff semi-finals. Leeds have been brilliant here this season. 10 wins from their last 11 games. The only game they didn't win, and they conceded a stoppage time equaliser against Blackburn Rovers. Fair to say that Leeds are pretty much overwhelming favourites, I think, here tonight.
Yeah, they certainly will want to start on the front foot, and start on the front foot with the ball in possession, using the ball well enough to create early opportunities in Norwich's half, and really trying to ask questions of Angus Gunn to make early saves within the game. But a good performance here against Sheffield Wednesday. They'll want to continue that.
They started that game so well, of course, ahead after 3 minutes. Early chance here, and it's a chance which is taken. Just 31 seconds on the clock. Manor Solomon strikes. What a start for Leeds United.
It's a frustrating goal for Norwich to concede so early on. However, this is what Leeds United are all about this season. This is what Leeds can do on the counter-attack. And there is nothing better when you see one wide player crossing the ball for your other wide player. Solomon makes a really good run across that near post. I mentioned about the influences of Dan James, but that is really good interplay, that good forward ball. It's an absolutely terrible start for Norwich City. But if you want to get this Ellen Road crowd going, that's how you do it.
Coming forwards here. They've got good numbers in the attack as well. The strike comes in, but a bit of a scuffed effort in the end. Coming from Onel Hernandez.
Slightly better there, Kellyan Fisher making a really good run on the outside of him. That created the space for Hernandez to go in the middle. Not necessarily a shot that's really going to test Leeds United's goal.
Lovely ball by Bogle to find Piru. Piru with the strike, just slipped as he looked to take aim.
The one player that hadn't really got into this game so far, but he certainly is making the runs, and he's certainly finding the positions. He's just trying to find them on the ball. There's a quality ball in there. Good first touch, but just before the shot.
So we'll point to the fact that Melia hasn't had a great deal to do. Swept out to the far side. Norwich players pouring forwards once again. Ball to the back post, seeking Dobbin. Will be kept alive by Cresceni. Swept in by Doyle. Took a huge deflection on its way. Shot fired some way off target in the end by Kellyan Fisher.
Good to see Fisher picking up second balls on the edge of the box and taking a shot towards goal.
Lets it run across him so that it works its way to James into the Norwich penalty area. Takes the strike quickly, looks to catch out Angus Gunn, but it was some way wide in the end.
Yeah, taking some spectacular effort there from that angle to beat Angus Gunn, whether it's his near post or his far post there. But probably the first time we've seen James in a position like this where he can maybe go against the fullback goal on the outside. A little bit more quality than he's just shown there.
Rothwell now with Solomon, whose goal separates the two teams. Put Leeds off to a flyer here this evening. Byram looks to cross behind everybody, and the clearance though is only half away. Ampadu to Hacker again. Great pick out to find Bogle, and Angus Gunn forced to react and forced to push that ball behind for a corner. What a ball that was by Tanaka.
It's just one of those ones, it's just so awkward for a goalkeeper. Tanaka there with a really good early ball. I've been a fullback, and I know he's trying to cross it across the 6-yard box there, and he doesn't mean to do that. However, it's just one of those ones that could have just nestled in the top corner.
Fisher. Angus Gunn. Slip on the edge of the area and it could prove costly. Pirout looking to take aim. Angus Gunn keeps it out. A mistake. A moment that was all Norwich's doing. An unfortunate slip on the edge of the area, but it doesn't prove to be costly this time.
Pirout there. I think when you look at his first touch, I think he'd be slightly disappointed with that. But this is going to happen. You're going to play out in those situations there. Misplaced touch or a slip. You're going to take that opportunity, but Leeds didn't capitalise on it.
Firpo finds Solomon. Stacey gets back goal side, but the ball poked through to Firpo, who just lofts it up towards the back post. James wins the header. Flicked off target by Aronson. Ball though does stay in play. Solomon towards the back post where it's met first time. And Dan James gives Leeds United their second. Now they have a bit of comfort in the evening. Not a bad night at all for Dan James. An assist and now a goal. Leeds United ahead by 2-0.
Just maybe looking at the header of Fisher originally, that keeps this ball alive for Leeds. Defends it well here, and it's a really good pass that far post. It's this header here, no real communication, and then that just keeps the ball alive for Leeds United. Solomon into the far post again, and he said, thank you very much. You set me up for my first goal, and now I'm going to set you up again for yours. Bits of frustration there for Norwich. I really felt in the last 5 minutes the substitutions helped with the balance of play, but good teams find ways of scoring, find ways of winning, and his side have managed to do that.
Leeds now extending their advantage and on course to go back to the summit of the Championship.
Yeah, and this is why Leeds are so dangerous. When you look at that forward line, there's goals in every single player. And that's where it has come to fruition this evening.
Lovely feet by Rothwell. Bogle is going to give it a go, beaten away by Gunn.
That's just an awkward one there for Angus Gunn. Just moves left and right and gets a strong hand on it.
Marath, the chairman of Leeds United, here to watch on this evening. Angus Kinnear alongside him as well. Very happy with what they've seen here this evening. Just the case for Leeds to keep hold of possession and see this one through. Aronson to Junior Firpo. This time he does swing in across, which is headed away as far as Gruev. Rothwell looking to work a 1-2 on the edge of the area. Now Ramazani, he will have a go, and Angus Gunn, he might just have seen it late. He looked a little bit surprised by that. Just managed to flick it round the post.
Yeah, I think that's a really good save there from him, because he's got two things to deal with. One, the lateness of the shot coming towards him, and then that awkward bounce just in front of him, which is never easy for a goalkeeper. It's a good play again, and Leeds have done that on a few occasions, that quick play. Just maybe a little deflection as well that goes through.
Flick towards goal, it could be a third, it was just out of the reach. That would have been some introduction for him.
Would have been his first touch with the goal. That really would have made game, set, match for Henry Farner's side again. We're talking about Norwich's frailties from set plays. That's a good little flick on there at that near post area. Ilovogi at the far post just couldn't quite put into the back of the net.
Here's Bogle towing his way forward, and the night will end, it seems, with a Leeds United corner. corner, which they won't have time to take. Job done here tonight for Daniel Farke as he came up against his former club. A night on which his team made a blistering start, in which Norwich will have frustrations at the way they began the game and then the way in which they failed to threaten Leeds United going forwards. A night in which they didn't have an attempt on target and didn't have an attempt at goal after the 28th minute. In the end, it was rather straightforward for Daniel Farke's side, who lead the way in the Championship once again. Winners here tonight at Ellen Road. Final score, Leeds United 2, Norwich City 0.